National Nutrition Month is a nutrition education and information campaign observed annually in March by the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. The Florida Department of Health in Polk County has some tips that can help you celebrate not only during March, but also to live a healthier life year-round. All the details are coming up next on Polk Place. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Lauren Lingell. With me in studio, we have Soraya Bryant. Okay. She is the Senior Public Health Nutritionist Supervisor for the Florida Department of Health. Soraya, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So I would imagine that March is a busy month for you.
Yes, it is.
So tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
Well, we try to focus on the teaching good nutrition and healthy choices for people. So we encourage during the home, always that's what we do, encourage people to eat healthy, be physically active, to make better choices in what they're eating and feeding their children.
So let's back up for a second. Now, you're the Senior Public Health Dietitian. No pressure. Supervisor, you got to get this right.
Yes.
So what do you do on a day-to-day basis?
I work for the WIC program.
Okay.
And what we do is we counsel, I don't know if you're familiar with the WIC program, but what we do is we counsel women who are pregnant, breastfeeding, non-breastfeeding postpartum, infants, and children. So of course we teach the mother how to feed the infant and the children. So we're constantly counseling on how to do a good job.
So what you do is very important because, I mean, this is literally the future of Polk County.
That's it. We start from the get-go. Mama's pregnant, and we're teaching her all along how to do better choices. So if she has a bad diet, we're going to tell her right away, you need to change. Or we encourage them to change. You know, we cannot force anybody on doing what is right, but we really encourage. And we have them make goals to have a better nutrition. And that goal, so it's like you're doing it because you're the one that chose this goal. So hopefully they will.
Tell us a little bit about National Nutrition Month. Is it like Mardi Gras, woo-hoo, apples and oranges everywhere? Or is it, what's it like?
No, we just focus like every day. We just focus on nutrition. But the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, they have a theme for every year.
Okay.
So this year is put your best fork first, meaning that you're going to be eating better this time. So we're going to focus on eating good. At least once a day.
I'm going to focus on eating.
That's it.
You bring me treats?
Well, we can bring you nice things like vegetables and fruits, you know, rather than potato chips and French fries.
So why is it so important for us to call attention to this particular month?
We need to focus on people and make them aware that the nutrition is important in their life. You know, we eat every day. We go places and we're eating. Loving is feeding, or feeding is loving, you know that.
Oh yeah.
But
Big
do it
famous.
right,
Yeah.
do it the healthy way. We want to avoid the future problems that overeating, you know, causes obesity and then high blood pressure and diabetes and cancers, osteoporosis, and we want you healthy.
And Polk County has quite a bit of that.
Yes.
As the recent community assessment showed that the Department of Health did. So it's really...
In our department, as I told you before, we focus on the beginning, mother, children. So we can get them there. So mama goes home eating better. Let's say we got a pregnant woman and she's always drinking iced tea and sodas. We're gonna focus on telling her, drink water. Drink your milk. Try to, you know, you can drink it, but decrease the amount.
Right.
And start making better choices. I eat candy every day. So start changing and eating a sweet fruit. You know, an orange, that's sweet. So you can start making little changes every day. In the long run, you're gonna focus on, you're gonna feel better too. And you're gonna be making those changes.
And so conversely, what are some of the things that can happen if we're not paying attention to our health and we're not making good choices with our food selections?
Okay, let's start with the sweets, cavities.
Woo, woo. Do you look in my mouth before you got here? As a child, I had quite a sweet tooth.
Really?
Now I have quite a lot of fillings.
Yes, that's the problem. And then you have the obesity, and you know, nobody likes to be overweight. Or many of us are overweight, but obese. We don't want to get there.
Right.
And we don't want the diabetes. We don't want the high blood pressure, because that takes us to have to take pills. If you're diabetic, you always have to, once you get sick, you have to go back to your diet. High blood pressure, have less salty foods, have less sodium, diabetes, you have your sugar stuff, and then what do? You have to measure your food, you have to control your intake. So let's start with it rather than having to change. That's our focus. Just do the right thing so you don't have to change in the long run.
Right. So with sweets, we're going to get attacked with the teeth.
Yeah.
So what are some other things that can be affected by a poor diet?
As I told you, the diabetes is one of them.
Okay.
You know, your body gets out of control. The pancreas is not producing enough insulin. Therefore, you will have to, your blood sugar increases, and then you have to control your intake.
So everything kind of just
everything goes there.
Pot.
Everything goes there. So you want to eat healthy. You want to start drinking some water. People are not focused on drinking a lot of water. They focus on drinking a lot of sweet drinks, which is going to lead to obesity because you're drinking a lot of calories. And sometimes you don't notice that you're drinking all those calories. So we want to focus on drinking more liquids that are not as sweet.
So what's the health department's recommendation for healthy diet?
We have a campaign, it's called 5210, and it's 5 fruits and vegetables every day. Limit TV watching or video games to 2 hours or less. 1 hour of physical activity and 0 sweet drinks.
Oh, so what do you do if you have to stand in front of a computer or sit in front of a computer for 8 hours a day? How does that, do you get no screen time after?
In our department, we walk a lot getting clients. So we go from one place to the other, you know, from our office to the entrance to get the clients to go back. In our particular office, that's what we do. We walk a lot. And if we have time, we walk around the neighborhood or the office. You know, depending on where we're located, you know, because we have different offices around Polk County, so some of us can go and walk around the building, or there's a little neighborhood where I am, we can go walk. We try to, at least.
So your advice would be to try to get out from
in
front
don't
of that
sit.
screen.
There's no such thing in our office as sitting down all day in our particular office. So,
is there anything else you'd like to add?
I want people to be healthy. So we encourage health and good choices. Don't be bound by commercials that you need to eat this. You know, I remember having commercials when I was a little girl of, drink this, is so good for you. Not really.
No.
My mother never let us.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
And as a mother, again, I have to go quick because that's my main job. As a mom, we need to encourage our kids to be healthy. And we are the ones that have the control. So, more fruits and vegetables and healthy living, healthy, active living.
Thank you so much for being here, Soraya. It's been lovely talking with you.
Thank you for having me.
March is National Nutrition Month. The month-long celebration focuses attention on the importance of making informed food choices and developing sound eating and physical activity habits. This year's theme, Put Your Best Fork Forward, acts as a reminder that each bite we take counts. For more information about National Nutrition Month, give the Florida Department of Health in Polk County a call at 863-519-7900 or look them up on the web at mypolkhealth.org.